So what are assets? Assets are resources that a business owns, and they all have the ability to provide either future services or benefits to that company. So you can think of assets as something that will generate cash flows or improve their revenue at some point in the future. Now, when we're working with assets in journal entries and financial statements, there's a few things to remember. Assets have a normal debit balance. That means to increase an asset account in a journal entry, you'll need to debit the account. If we wanted to decrease the assets balance, you would do the opposite and you would credit the account. Now, for financial statements, assets will be found on the balance sheet. Remember that the balance sheet shows that your assets equal your liabilities plus your owner's equity. So we would need to list out all of our assets and their balances on the balance sheet. A few common assets that you'll run into: cash, it's exactly what you're thinking. It's the money that the company has. Accounts receivable, that's going to be money that other people owe you. You will be receiving that money at some point in the future. An example of accounts receivable is if you send a bill or an invoice to a customer. That customer now owes you money, and we're going to call that accounts receivable. Next, supplies. Supplies are going to be things like office supplies. So think pens and pencils. A few more, starting with prepaid insurance. So that's if a company has paid for an insurance policy in advance. For example, you may have purchased a 2-year insurance policy. Since you pay for it up front, having that insurance policy for the next 2 years will provide a benefit to that company. Same idea for prepaid rent. That's if the company has paid for their rent in advance. A company might pay for rent at the start of a new lease, and they would then refer to that as prepaid rent. Last one here is equipment. A lot of different things can fall under equipment. Our example here is a delivery truck, but computers or even machinery could also be considered equipment for a company.